Namaste and welcome to today's episode. Viral infection, influenza, is on a high right now. A lot of people are talking about it, a lot of news. I think this is the hottest topic right now about number of reported cases, number of people infected, country-wise, worldwide. Now, COVID-19 is something which has come in December 2019, and there are more than 31 confirmed cases in our country, more than approximately 1 lakh people across the globe being affected by it, and is showing some signs in terms of global slowdown, economic slowdown, and all those things coming in. But we have to understand one thing: these virals, as of now, there is no medications for it. There's no cure for it. So if somebody comes and tells that homeopathy has answer to it, or Ayurveda has an answer to it, or an allopathy, or any form of medicine has an answer to it, I don't think that's correct. Okay, none of the peoples who practice this say that there is a cure for it. What everybody tells you that you need to take this, it will prevent you from getting this. How do you prevent yourself? When you prevent yourself when your immunity is strong. So whatever you are reading about remedies, natural remedies or support, they are all caused or they are all supported by uh, boosting your immunity. So if you boost your immunity, you will be able to manage this better. So in today's video, we'll talk about a couple of things. What are the key behavioral changes you need to bring in your life? Not for this virus, but for other as well. What are the lifestyle changes you need to focus upon? And how you can boost your immunity naturally and through certain supplements. Okay. So talking about behavioral changes, the first behavior changes that we have to bring about and we have to teach everybody, especially kids, is you need to wash your hands regularly. You need to wash your hand with a good antimicrobial soap. Okay, washing your hand at least for 20 seconds, cleaning the entire hand, the webs of your fingers is sufficient enough for you to handle any spread of it in case you come in contact with somebody who has been influenced or somebody who's got certain site of viral or flu infection. Okay. Second comes is use of hand sanitizer. Though I don't advocate using hand sanitizers because it has got a lot of chemicals and it also wipes away a lot of good microbes that you carry. But I think this is a call of an hour. Right now, temporarily, till the time this coronavirus or COVID 19 is not subside or there is no cure, it will be a good idea to add a hand sanitizer only and only if you do not have an access to clean water and soap for washing your hand. Given a chance, if you have to put certain effort to get soap and water to wash your hands, I think that will be a better option than using a hand sanitizer. Talking about hand sanitizer, please be look for certain sanitizer that do not have triclosan as an ingredient. So read the label, and if it does not have triclosan, then you can use it temporarily. If it has triclosans, it's better to avoid it because this compound, this chemical triclosan, has been shown to have been a hormone disruptor or an endocrine disruptor. So make read the label and then buy certain hand sanitizers if you have to. Third thing you have to do is that in case you're sneezing, coughing, or any such thing, you cover your mouth with a cloth, a kerchief, with a mask. If that is not possible with your hand, don't cough, sneeze on your bare hand. Try and cover it. So, how do you prevent coronaviruses? Not by boosting your immunity and also, but also by stopping the spread of it. Okay, avoid crowded places for some time. Avoid as a cautious decision, ensure that whenever you notice somebody who's showing certain signs of symptoms of fever, high body temperature, cold, cough, sneeze, as an individual you should take care of not stepping out, quarantine yourself for some days, get your immune system to help you boost it, and then do your normal day-to-day routine. Fourth thing is, what you should do is you should keep your surface areas clean. So, what surface area? Especially your kitchen countertops, your tables, whichever you are more exposed to, where you sit, you stand, you talk, you hold, you touch. Try and keep them clean. Best way is warm water with certain essential oil or certain mild, non-abrasive chemicals which can be used. I think the best will still continue to be using certain essential oil in your water bottle and spray it on the surface and clean it dry. So these are the behavioral changes that we have to bring about. Now, these behavioral changes are not about coronavirus or COVID-19. It is about in general that we should adapt on a day-to-day basis. Okay. Coming to lifestyle changes. So, what lifestyle changes can be done to help us in this situation? First thing is, what I'm seeing and observing is that a lot of people, I think everybody is talking about it. A lot of people are concerned. There are a lot of people who are too concerned about it. It's good to know about it. It's good to be concerned about it. But I've seen that you're reading it in every social media. You're seeing it in news. You're seeing it in newspaper. Everybody's talking about it. What happens when you overthink about something, you talk too much about something? It creates stress in your body. Okay. The moment you're in stress, your immune system is suppressed. Please remember, stress suppresses or inhibits your immune system. That means your immune system's ability to fight goes down. And when your immune system is suppressed, what will happen next? Who's the one who will become more prone to certain conditions when the immune system is low? Us. So if you stress more, chances of you contacting and getting it will be higher. So stop the stress. And how can you stop stress? By not thinking too much about it, not talking too much about it, not discussing this too much, not forwarding messages from here to there. It is something which has come from a reliable source. If it has come from the government or the officials, that's something you should spread to people, which will give them awareness. You'll see thousand messages, thousand jokes around it, situation. This creates stress. For me, it might be a matter of laughter, but maybe somebody else who's going through it or who's got some other problems might get stressed because of it. So maintaining certain restriction on what you share, what you talk, what you listen would also help you fight and improve your immunity by making this lifestyle change. Second thing, focus on your sleep. Okay, in times like these, sleep becomes even more important, because when you sleep, your body's ability to repair, fight off issues, and detoxify itself becomes highest. Focus on good quality sleep. Okay. Third, drink enough good quality water, preferably if you can or you it's possible, warm water. Otherwise, simple plain water is something that you should hydrate yourself, because the more you hydrate, the more mucus will be extracted, the more your ability of your immune system would be to flush out toxins from your body. Fourth thing, exercise. Now, moderate exercise in any form is good for you, because what happens is exercise increases your immune system. Exercise increases your infection fighting ability. Uh, the infection fighting ability of your white blood cells increases. Uh, you increase your circulation, the blood flows properly, the filtration happens properly, the stagnancy goes away, and it also helps you to reduce your stress hormones. So exercise is must. Now, if you're scared about hitting a gym and doing it because of the hygiene factor, because of number of people being there, try and do outdoor exercise. Okay. uh, Fifth thing is having a good nutritional diet, a diet which has got a lot of fruits and vegetables. Some say you should not eat raw vegetables, you should avoid raw vegetables. But if your body is capable of handling it, if you're eating good organic food, I think adding small amount of raw food in diet is not a bad option. Avoid too much of cold food, because you do not want any food to be in your body which creates a dampness or which creates mucus for you. So avoid such foods. Otherwise, having warm and hot food is a good idea in this time. Now, what are the natural ways of you can boost your immunity? Not against this, but against everything else. First is self-care. When I say self-care, it's not about going to a massage parlor or a spa or anywhere else. Self-care is about prioritizing yourself first. How? By ensuring your hydration level is good, by ensuring your rest is proper, by ensuring that you're adding certain soups and broths in your diet, because that improves digestion, that improves circulation, that gives you all micro and macronutrients that the body needs and the cell would need. Then adding certain herbs and spices which are better for immunity and for increasing circulation. So something like peppermint, ginger, garlic, tulsi, giloy, okay, chamomile. So these are something that you can do to increase your immunity. And if all these sounds too much for you to do, having simple plain warm water with some lemon juice and honey does the trick in terms of building your immunity. Start your day with it. Uh, Ensure that you do not have a sore throat, because the more you have, the more sore throat you'll have, the more you'll get prone towards getting certain infection. So soothe your sore throats. So how can you do it? I think a very good activity would be for next 15-20 days. At least once in a day, do a salt water gargle. Keep your throat clean. Ensure that the mucus formation is loosened up, so all the mucus that is being formed because of all the toxins you're getting in contact with is expelled out of the body. uh, Loose mucus also ensure that the chances of infections are low. So a salt water gargle, adding certain turmeric, some amount of turmeric to it, can also be a very beneficial to boost your immunity naturally. Um, and third thing you have to do is avoid any respiratory congestions. Okay, so if your nasal pathway is clogged, closed, you would not have enough circulation. The vayu, the veg, what Ayurveda says, will not move. When it does not move, the nutrient and the carbon dioxide, all those inlet and outlet process gets hampered. So ensuring that your respiratory systems are clean. Now, what you can do about it, I think the best, if you can do, is doing a jal niti, where you put saline water in your nose from one nose and it comes out of the other. If you can't do it, putting some saline nasal drops or sprays would be a good idea. Having humidifier or vaporizer in your room can be a good option in case you can't do the saline things for yourself. Um, if nothing is possible, I think steam inhalation with a few drops of peppermint oil or eucalyptus oil would be a very good idea and can go a long way in boosting your immunity. The whole idea is that you want to keep your respiratory tract clean. Avoid dairy in full form, as in milk in whole form, because milk is hard to digest as a protein and it is mucus forming. Milk as a fermented form, which has got strains of lactobacillus, is a good idea. So you can have your curd, you can have your buttermilk, preferably in mid morning or afternoon, definitely not in evenings. And avoiding whole milk can be a good idea during this time. If you're somebody who's somebody like me who loves to drink the golden milk, I think you should make your decision, because I add or add more pepper to it, add more turmeric to it, so that it helps to expel the mucus and it cleans your system inside out. Coming to supplements, we did a video on what supplements support you, but a very quick recap of supplements that can support you. Vitamin D, it's a pro hormone, amazing when it comes to building your immune system and your gut health. Our maintenance dose, which is a minimum daily requirement, it's a good idea, especially now. Exposure to sun would be the first option when you're talking about vitamin D. But in supplement form, I think 2000 IU of vitamin D on a daily basis can be a good option. But do consult your medical practitioner, doctor, or health coach before you add any supplements in your diet. Vitamin C continues to be a immune building vitamin. 500 to 1000 micrograms of vitamin C in forms of powder, in forms of tablet, in forms of concoction can be a good idea. If supplements are not available, adding good amount of kiwi or amla in your diet can be a good option. Third thing is maintaining high doses of vitamin A. Now you get vitamin A both from animal source and a plant-based source. This time, I think it's a good idea to move to a plant-based source or into a supplement form rather than a animal-based source. Maintaining good amount of zinc, which you get through nuts, seeds, pumpkin seeds, adding a handful of it in your daily diet would be a good idea. Selenium amazing when it comes to increasing your metabolism, converging your T4 hormone to T3, which is your thyroid hormone linked for metabolism. And if your metabolism is strong, your ability to fend off, your ability to not engage immune system too much, or suppressing your immune system becomes strong, and your ability to handle situation becomes better. So boosting your uh, metabolism through selenium will be a good idea. Honey continues to be an age-old remedy when it comes to boosting immunity. Starting your day with some honey, honey with there's a old Ayurvedic medicine known as Shito Paladi or Trikatu powder. Mixing honey with it and taking some of it daily would be a good immune boosting supplement for you. Uh, Having certain probiotics, whether it is form of kanji, kombucha, kefir, or any form of in terms of supplement form, would be a good idea, because you want to have more of good bacteria who are able to fight and provide you all that your body needs. And last thing is adding 2 cloves of raw garlic in your diet on a daily basis. You can even boil garlic with milk and turmeric and have it as a garlic soup to boost your internal temperature, to boost your WBCs, to boost your ability to fight, and to improve your immunity. Okay. At last, do not be too concerned about it, too worried about it. Keep those basic hygiene standards in place. Ensure that you educate your kids about it, because they are more prone to not following it, and they're more prone to getting or contacting or imbibing these viral infections. So teach them about it. Avoid early morning and late nights stepping out of house, because that the weather is changing. You do not want to catch colds there. Take care of immunity through supplements and lifestyle and behavioral changes, and you should see that you sail through the situation easily. You enjoy your festivities and you have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and we'll catch up soon. Namaste.